Don't be mistaken, your bloody time's up. This ain't no game when I hit it and entertain ya.
Got a heart, I'm not here to entertain ya. Just walk away and face the showdown. I won't fight, I don't care about the bleeding. 'Cause my freedom's undefeated. My soul on fire, burning desire. Make no mistake, 'cause the stakes are getting higher. Got a heart, I'm not here to entertain ya. I'm not here to entertain ya.
Don't be mistaken, your bloody time's up. This ain't no game when I hit it and entertain ya.
What is up, guys? Dashing here, and of course, live we are for yet another episode of non-stop CMV action, and especially this evening, we are jumping straight into the action as always. You can see here a battle royal kicking things off, and not just any battle royal, guys, a shot at the interim intercontinental championship is on the line in this battle royal. As we learned earlier this evening, DRH, the new interim intercontinental champion, who of course captured the championship at Climb to Fame, will be defending it in just 2 weeks at our next special event. We're back in the land of the rising sun, baby. The Tag Team Cup returns to CMV for the first time in a couple of years, baby. The Tag Team Cup, Tokyo, Japan. I am thrilled. And one of these 6 men is going to be very thrilled to be getting a shot at DRH in the interim intercontinental championship in Tokyo, Japan. You can see the 6 men here. We've got Jay Young, Rafael Hernandez of the Higher Authority, who of course was a part of that fatal 4-way at Climb to Fame to crown an interim intercontinental champion, which DRH won. We've also got Tenra in there, who has a lot of experience in Japan. The couple of years he was away from CMV, he was in Japan honing his craft. I'm sure he would love to go back and for a shot at the interim intercontinental championship. You've got JB Hayes, former NGW champion, really still trying to make his mark here in the new season. And we've got Joseph Santos, who's actually making his season debut here, and he's definitely trying to shake off what was not the best season for him. You know, the last year, a lot of things didn't go perhaps they should have for Joseph Santos, but this is a clean slate for all my Xander Slate fans out there. This is a chance to start anew. What a chance. And last but not least, you got Ace Reeves, who made his return just a couple weeks ago here on Shockwave with a big win over Leon Gata. He's been out of CMV for quite some time. The former global champion certainly proved he is still at the top of his game with that win against Gata as he tries to eliminate JB Hayes here. But what's up? Hello, everybody. Glad to have you joining me for what is going to be a great night of action here. We've got some awesome matchups to look forward to this evening. Off the heels of Climb to Fame. What a show that was, as I said, on the night. Not necessarily entirely for the best reasons, but definitely a memorable show from start to finish. Now we look towards the Tag Team Cup in Tokyo, Japan, just 2 weeks, which will be a Shockwave exclusive event. Right here's Jay Young now, trying to eliminate JB Hayes, and it looks like he indeed is going to be the first one eliminated. Chrissy dropping the gifted subs. What an absolute legend. Bless. Just as JB Hayes is sent to the back, and we are down to 5. Surely DRH watching this one from the back. Probably still feeling the effects that fatal 4-way. It was certainly no easy task for DRH to lead Climb to Fame as the new interim intercontinental champion. And Anthony Martin, the intercontinental champion, of course currently out with injury, probably watching as well, because remember, when he comes back, he will face whomever holds the interim intercontinental championship to prove who is the true deserving intercontinental champion. Big slap to the back of Tenra's head there by Jay Young, who made his season debut with a win over, well, quote unquote, a win. Oh no, Ace Reeves taken out by Joseph Santos. That's a huge elimination. As I was saying, Jay Young defeating Mystery Mask the Fourth, although Mystery Mask the Fourth would tell you that it was a bunch of hogwash that he never tapped. There's the Death Valley driver, vintage Jay Young. Speaking of Mystery Mask the Fourth, lets out a tweet here, letting it be known that he is watching. He's keeping his eyes on Jay Young. There's another elimination. Joseph Santos looks like, unfortunately, this new season might not go much better for the Rat in the Hat. But just like that, we are left with 3. Jay Young, Rafael Hernandez, and Tenra. for a shot at the interim Intercontinental Championship here. Big night this could be for the Higher Authority. We know, of course, undisputed heavyweight champion Styles B. Godley in action in our main event, taking on the Bloody Brick Chris Andrews. That's going to be a slugfest. But you know, Godley's going to have eyes in the back of his head, because John Lipman now walking around with that Climb to Fame contract. He can cash in whenever he wants for a shot at Godley and the undisputable heavyweight championship. Penra looks like he's going to try to eliminate Hernandez, but no such luck, as the former NGW champion caught with the end of heartache. Jay Young saying, move aside, youngin'. Let me take over from here, but Hernandez not about that. Young going to try to steal the elimination. Oh, but as he takes a step back, looking to line up Tenra. Hernandez from behind. Proving just how dangerous a battle royal is. You got to have your wits about you at all times. Tenra's just having himself a little bit of a nap here. Up against the ropes, he is entirely out of it. And Hernandez with a big boot. Tenra, unfortunately, not going to be returning to Japan for a shot at the Intercontinental Championship. But who's it going to be? Jay Young or Rafael Hernandez to face DRH. Jay Young on top of Hernandez. Some absolutely brutal elbows. Brutal is really the exact way you would describe Jay Young in pretty much every aspect of his life, but especially in the ring. His offense centers around brutality, and here comes another Death Valley driver. Things are not looking good for Hernandez right now. The masochistic artist Irish Whip countered up by Hernandez. Young out on the apron, but saves himself by the skin of his teeth right there. Nice reversal into a reverse DDT. Young going to pop right back up. The former global champion absolutely hammered right now. Great jacket, neck breaker. Will Hernandez indeed let him know here, repping the Higher Authority, get his one-on-one shot at the Interim Intercontinental Championship. Make the Higher Authority only that much more powerful over the top. Could be looking for the lowdown. No, a knee drop across the chest of the TV Nightmare. Back to the top. And this time, it's the lowdown he's looking for, and absolutely nails it. And now he's got to get Young up and over the top rope. Young going to counter though. Hernandez hangs on. Quick thinking right there by the young Rafael Hernandez to save himself. Young going to again counter the Irish Whip. Once more Hernandez though. Skidding the cat. Hernandez just ain't giving up. Young hanging on for dear life, but he's eliminated. Rafael Hernandez punching his ticket to Tokyo, Japan, a shot at DRH in the Interim Intercontinental Championship. Good news for the Higher Authority, bad news for DRH. Well, coming up next, my friends, it is time for the highly anticipated in-ring debut. Hang on a second, guys. Taryn Torres making her way into the ring for this matchup, but Celestia a bit impatient, not even waiting for the bell to actually ring, just pouncing on Torres. And the ref going to separate the two and now calls for the bell. Oh man, we saw the intensity from Celestia last episode of Octane when she attacked both Samantha Mossett and Taryn Torres after their matchup. And showing that same intensity here, assaulting Torres, and might be looking to make quick work. Moonsault from the Moon Child, that comes up just a bit short. Torres trying to mount a comeback here, but certainly hurting after being caught off guard like that for the second time by Celestia. Definitely been a lot of hype around the debut of Celestia here in CMV. I've certainly been looking forward to it. And I'll tell you what, so far I'm impressed. She's taking the bull by the horns, if you will. And she's definitely making some enemies rather quickly in that locker room. Oh, hang on a second. Torres gonna roll to the outside, but Celestia, I don't think, takes to the air. Suicide dive. Not even a couple of minutes into this matchup, Celestia already showing us the abilities. Possessed double boot stomp, but no vintage Borton combo, unfortunately. As Torres again trying valiantly to make a comeback, but Celestia is just keeping on top of her. It's been non-stop since even before the bell rang. Now we're already up to a count of 5, and Celestia gonna pop Torres up to her feet, dragging her towards the ring. This is a message sent, a pretty loud and clear message sent by Celestia to that women's locker room. And she ain't here to make friends. She's here to make an impact. Oh, hang on. From the corner, Celestia stalking Torres. Double boot stomp, and that would have caved in the skull of Taryn Torres. Are you kidding me? Torres just saved her own life, let alone her chances in this matchup. What a drop kick to the side of the head by Celestia. Now they're going to pop Torres up very quickly under the ropes into a bulldog. Torres, I've also been very impressed with her since she debuted a few weeks ago. She's yet to earn herself a victory here in CMV, but especially her match with Samantha Mossett on Octane. Damn, Celestia just hucking herself at Torres. I don't know if that's exactly what was intended, but now getting dragged over to the ropes, couple of elbows to the midsection. Celestia able to get free, and now what a combo to chop down Taryn Torres. Looks like I might be going after the arm now. Stomp to the shoulder, and another pinfall attempt. Aggressive. You see how she rubs her forearm into Torres' face. Still only a 2 count. Looks like Celestia is getting more and more upset. To the ropes for a beautiful body splash. Nothing overly technical about it, but certainly impressive. As now look at, she's waiting for Torres to get to her feet. Irish whip off the ropes, drop down, leapfrog, forcing Torres to expend whatever energy she might have left. Oh, the moon stomp into the pin. 1, 2, 3, and that does it. I'll tell you what, you're not getting back up from that, man. Celestia continues to impress. I like this aggressiveness. The women's division here in CMV put on notice. coming up next, my friends. As you can see, Leon Mortal is in the ring, ready to go, taking on Mystery Master Fourth. But look at this, Jay Young. Jay Young has just assaulted Mystery Master Fourth, and well, now the referee is making sure, checking to see if Mystery Master Fourth is in good enough condition to continue here. Mystery Master Fourth says just ring the bell, and well, this matchup gonna go on as scheduled, but obviously Jay Young not a fan of the, well, what he would call the bull spilling out of Mystery Mask's mouth, or rather his mask this past week, disputing Jay Young's victory last episode of Shockwave. Remember, Mystery Master Fourth, he said he did not tap, that it was either a mistake by the ref or there might be some deeper conspiracy, but well, Jay Young, he might also be a bit angry losing that battle royal earlier tonight and taking it out on Mystery Master Fourth. But either way, Leon Mortal is looking to take full advantage as he begins to target the right knee of Mystery Master Fourth. I saw Mortal debut last episode of Shockwave. An impressive performance against Yamashita, but in the end was defeated. But I did enjoy Leon's work, and specifically his technical expertise. Certainly a huge advantage for him after that bit of help from Jay Young. Mystery Master Fourth is going to be able to pull out a victory here. He's going to have to catch Mortal off guard. Try to outmaneuver him. Mortal's just stalking him though. Oh, what a drop kick. That almost knocked the Mystery Mask right off. That dreaded foot DDT. Mortal trying to set Mystery Mask up for the knee bar we saw him utilize last week. Kick to the back of the head, and now a sliding German. That's using the ring as a weapon. You love to see it, especially from someone as young as Mortal, as inexperienced. Rounding Mystery Master Fourth, stomping on every single part of his body, guys. This has been complete domination, and understandable after the attack pre-match by Jay Young on Mystery Master Fourth, dropping Mystery Mask's knees, rather drilling him down onto the mat, and just continuing to fully focus on specifically the right knee of Mystery Master Fourth. Gonna go for a pin, almost trying to for a mercy kill here, but Mystery Master Fourth, he ain't gonna stay down. If he can keep fighting, he's gonna keep fighting. That's what we're seeing here. The power now from Mortal. My friends, we have a hell of a show this evening still to come. Beatrice Lotus one-on-one with Ellie Quinn. I'm very much looking forward to that, but hang on a second. Leon Mortal looks like an inverted figure four applied and nowhere near the ropes, guys, but does not, or rather, it looks like Mortal released the hold. He could have won right there, but Mystery Master, oh, nice counter of maybe an attempted spear. And Mystery Master Fourth now has an opportunity, maybe his only, to make a comeback here in this matchup. That's exactly what he's trying to do, trying to outclass Leon Mortal, it looks like here. Gliding off the kidneys, observing his surroundings. He knows that he's hurting right now. The bang-a-rang! Turning Mortal inside out. What a comeback win this would be. 1, 2, but a kick out by Mortal. Really trying to stick it to Jay Young. Kick to the midsection. Spin, spin, spin! But that took everything out of Mystery Mask. Does he have enough? Arm over the chest. 1, 2... No! A kick out. Maybe those precious few seconds, man, are what cost Mystery Mask right there. The spin, 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 but no win, win, win. At least not yet. Mortal going to drop to the outside. Mystery Mask, let it be known he's still in good condition as he flies through the air. Unbelievable. athleticism. How he can still manage to move around like that with the damage that's been done to his legs is definitely something to ponder as Mortal gets thrown head first into the steel post. Although everything is to ponder when it comes to Mystery Mask the Fourth. Who is he? Why is he? Where is he? When is he? How is he? Mystery Mask the Fourth. Now look at this. Taking it to Leon Mortal. Bit of tit for tat. Going after Mortal's legs. Giving him what for? Double leg takedown. Open palm strikes, definitely. Oh, busted open too is Mortal. We're at a count of 7 here, though. Mystery Mask gonna realize that, take this fight back into the ring. He's gonna go up top, but are those legs working well enough? He's moving a bit slow. Stalking Mortal. Looking for a whisper in the wind. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. But another close kick out by Leon Mortal. Mystery Mask is perturbed here. He thought he had it in the bag there for sure. Mortal proved to be a tough SOP to put down here. Tries for a calf kick. Mortal got out of the way. And in an instant, back after the leg. And once more caught in that inverted figure 4 and not letting it go this time. No, he does. Why does he keep doing that? I guess he wants to prolong the suffering, but man, he could have won right there if he just kept it locked in another few seconds maybe. Mortal, I think, far more interested in the torture of Mystery Mask the Fourth. Oh God, now what does he have planned? A scoop slam, but that's why Mortal should have taken the win when he had the chance. Basement dropkick to that knee. And again, Mortal. A tombstone? A tombstone stretch! Targeting the knees, the badly injured knees. And that is a tap out. No doubt about it here tonight. Leon Mortal picks up the win. Definitely with an asterisk, though. The help of Jay Young giving him an edge, no doubt about it, but despite that, still put up a fight. Did Mystery Mask the Fourth just not enough? Well, coming up next, my friends, here on Shockwave, episode of 77, it is a good old-fashioned hog fight as Yamashita prepares to take on Killian Red. This, I feel like, is more than a hog fight. What's greater than a hog fight? Perhaps a hippopotamus fight, more apt for these two. They're on another level of meat. Yamashita's coming off a nice win for himself against Leon Mortal last week, who we just saw knock off Mystery Mask the Fourth. And hoping to follow it up, which would be an even bigger win, literally and figuratively. We know that Killian Red prepared to defend the unified World Tag Team Championship alongside the Bloody Brick Chris Andrews in Tokyo, Japan, against the winners of the Tag Team Cup. And not all teams have been confirmed just yet for the Cup itself, but they will be in the coming weeks. More still to come a little bit later on. I'm very excited. Kill Your Heroes taking on Top Guns here in CMV. I'm amped up, baby, for the Guns. And there is the man that bleeds red, white, and blue. He might be a little bit out of his element come the Tag Team Cup in Tokyo, Japan. But I think Killian Red, he can adapt to his surroundings. This is a man who has traveled the world. And he is one half of the World Tag Team Champions. You got to be prepared to take it overseas at some point. I'm sure he might end up being a little bit homesick. But that's in 2 weeks. Right now, he's on home soil. And he is looking to slap some meat. Perhaps send off some much needed momentum to his tag team partner, the Bloody Brick Chris Andrews, in our main event. He's set to take on, of course, undisputed world heavyweight champion Styles Be Godly. But right now it is Yamashita, Killian Red, and Red instantly with the sunset flip powerbomb. Follows it up with a big boot, but Shida and head kicking off the ropes. There are two big men that can also fly. It really shouldn't be possible when you take a look at someone the size of Yamashita, someone the size of Killian Red. To see them do the things they do, go flying through the air. Yamashita's going to try to perhaps end this one nice and early, but no such luck. I'm sure Yamashita would love to be a part of the Tag Team Cup event in Tokyo, Japan. But now he's just tossing Killian around like it ain't no thing, man. I'll tell you what. Red is not used to getting manhandled like that. Extends the arm now for a knee drop. Trips up. Yamashita quickly going for some stomps. Another sunset flip powerbomb. Gonna drop Yamashita on his elbow. What the hell that was? A little bit of a Hail Mary there by Killian Red. Now we get the dead lift powerbomb. You know what we haven't had in a while is a good old-fashioned arm wrestling competition. I would love to see these two go at it. Lets out a roar as Killian Red. This is a gun show and a half, baby. Hope you got your tickets. Speaking of, though, stomp to the bicep of Yamashita. Oh, God. A power bomb on the floor. It just jacked up the neck of Yamashita real good. Already up to a count of 3 here as Yamashita keeping on top of Killian Red. Tries to fight back. Just going to toss him overhead. And on a soft landing for the American God. And look at Yamashita getting a few press-ups in here. Look, you don't keep that physique by not putting the work in, all right? Yamashita, every hour of every day, he's grinding. But he's certainly paid for being a bit cheeky right there as Red's going to send him back into the ring. Trying to use the ropes to get to his feet. Red's right there to meet him. What else but a power bomb? It's Killian Red we're talking about. You don't see at least 20 power bombs. Is it really a Killian Red match? I would want my money back. They're just going to stare each other down. Looks like they're a bit confused about how to get around the steel steps. Yamashita figured it out. Another power bomb, and again on the floor, man. See the way Yamashita's head smacked off the padding? Remember, that's a concrete floor that lies beneath, and that ain't very thick padding. Killian Red's gonna get back into the ring, talking a whole bunch of shit, which Yamashita ain't gonna stand. I think Yamashita might actually be a couple of inches taller than Killian Red. Otherwise, these two might be matched in every other sense. Into the pin off that one-handed spine buster, but only a 1 count. Still to come, my friends, Beatrice Lotus, 1-on-1 with Ellie Quinn, a matchup that certainly has serious implications as it pertains to the Women's World Championship and who's next in line to challenge the new champion, Amber Reed, for the gold. Just got that tag team match, Kill Your Heroes, taking on Top Guns, not to mention the big old main event. Styles Be Godly, Chris Andrews, 1-on-1. That's going to be a slobber knocker as Yamashita goes for the pin. Only a 2 count this time. Yama waiting for a shot here. In the corner. Knife edge chop, and again. Lighten up that chest. Let the 4th of July. But Killian Red going to take it like a man. Yamashita counters the powerbomb. If you can counter the powerbomb, you've got the key to defeat Killian Red. Yama's up on top. I don't know how that paid off for him. Double axe handle, but hey. Don't look a good horse in the mouth, as they say. Stomp to the quad. Not the quad. Trying to end this man's career. Drop down. Leapfrog and a one-handed spine buster of his own. Showing him how it's done. Claw slam. Much like I said before with Killian Red not used to being tossed around. Yamashita certainly got to be a bit jarred. Oh, wait a second. Vintage Killian Red with the Powerbomb Symphony. 1, 2. What a kick out at 2.999. Mouth wide open. Killian Red could not believe it, but he knows he's got Yama hurt. The ring-shaking, earth-shattering sit-out, last rod, powerbomb. But that isn't even enough to put away Yamashita. Now Killian Red racking his brain, man. What the hell do I gotta do? Stop again through the bicep. Killian Red wants to hear from these fans in attendance. There's certainly seem a bit split. 2 fan favorites clashing here. But Red's trying to rally him into his corner. The American-made man going to follow Yama to the outside, not looking to give him very much time to recuperate. Damn, just whipped him into the barricade there. Gonna try to do it again. Yamashita says no thank you. Gonna give Killian Red a little bit of a taste of the barricade. Red trying to run him down, plop it into each other. The longer the matchup goes on, the more it would typically benefit a more slender competitor. Oh my God, Yamashita with a suicide dive. Picture perfect as well. Nice counter by Red. Throwing Yama gut first into the steel steps. What a banger this has been so far. Irish whip reverses it to Yama. Goes Killian down onto the cold floor, gets back into the ring. I was saying before, the longer a matchup goes, the more it would typically benefit a smaller opponent, more slender opponent. For these two, though, jacked to the gills. We've already seen they're gassing out, they're getting tired. I don't know how much longer this can go on. Yama's gonna go up top. Man's just feeling froggy tonight. Tsunami! 1, 2! But Killian Red survives it. Yama's not letting up, keeping the pressure on. Elbow across the chest of the World Tag Team Champion. Now popping Killian Red up into what looks like a German. A Japanese man with a German on an American. But it doesn't get the job done. Pulls himself into the corner. Killian Red hoping for maybe a couple of seconds just to catch his breath. But Yamashita keep it on him like peanut butter on jelly. Not allowing that to happen. Didn't see that kick to the side of the head coming though. Both men charge each other. Killian Red connects first with that big old meaty clothesline. And now going to try to hype himself up. Try to hype these fans up as Yama crawls into the corner. Knee across the jaw. Looking up for Killian Red here, but he didn't see that kick coming. Yamashita proved to be a little bit tricky as now he gets him the full mount, lefts and rights, raining down hard. Again, like a party trick. Tossing around Killian Red like a friggin' rag doll. Oh, Yamashita, baby, right now. Desperate pin by Killian Red. Desperation nearly pays off, but nearly ain't good enough. As Killian gonna take a couple of seconds to show off the 18-inch pythons, brother. Were this a pose-off, Killian Red might have it in the bag, but unfortunately for him, that ain't the case. Another claw slam. The third time. Killian really feeling himself right now. Oh my God. From the top all the way to the outside of the ring. Just bulldozed Yamashita. And a power bomb, a sit-out power bomb at that. And a claw slam. Killian, he's saying I could do this all night. No sign of slowing down. Powerbomb Symphony for a second time, but this time at ringside. Killian Red has just gone ballistic. Spinning, sit out, last ride, powerbomb. Yamashita is dead to rights. Killian Red, he's got to get him back in the ring. Maybe it took too much time playing. You fooled around, and now you're going to find out. Brainbuster on the floor. And Yamashita, he ain't playing with his food. He's in it to win here. Good night, Killian Red. 1, 2. Okay. We all know Killian Red is hard-headed. Literally and figuratively. Yamashita. Eyes wide. As he mounts Killian Red. For a second time, lefts and rights, and this time, Killian Red busted it wide open off the fists of Yamashita, who puts it up on the top rope. I hope this ring is reinforced. Yamashita with a power bomb from the toe. What the hell? 1, 2, 3, and that puts away Killian Red, beating him with his own signature maneuver. What a match! Two big, beefy boys beating the hell out of each other. And Yamashita comes out victorious. The show continues as coming up next, lads and gents, we got ourselves some singles action. The fallout of what we saw transpire last week here on Shockwave when Hellfire knocked off Northern Lights in their CMV debut. But Northern Lights, they took that hit on the chin, they came right back and said, we ain't gonna take that, challenging Hellfire to this singles matchup. And so it's going to be David Pope repping Hellfire here, battling Sven Hammer of Northern Lights. David Pope, though, I'm sure not coming into this one 100%, still aching from the fatal four-way matchup at Climb to Fame, where unfortunately he was not able to leave as the new interim Intercontinental Champion. Of course, DRH did, and we now know it's made official. In 2 weeks, at the Tag Team Cup in Tokyo, Japan, it will be Rafael Hernandez challenging DRH for the interim Intercontinental Championship. Northern Lights definitely showed some grit in their debut against Hellfire. But even still, they came up short. But things are very quickly heating up between these two teams. Non-stop trash talk on social media, and even an altercation backstage earlier this week. We know Hellfire not exactly well versed in making friends here in CMV. But here we go, David Pope, Sven Hammer, one-on-one, and of course Sven Hammer, the older, the more experienced of Northern Lights, the younger Bjorn Frost at ringside, as is Max Cutter. Pope gonna get thrown into the corner. Coming up next, our tertiary main event, my friends. Beatrice Lotus one-on-one with Ellie Quinn. We've also got Kill Your Heroes taking on Top Guns still to come, as well as our main event non-title matchup, Styles v. Godly taking on the Bloody Brit Chris Andrews. Is John Lipnick lurking around tonight? That's the question that will be answered. Will he make his move and strike at the undisputed heavyweight champion? As David Post may be able to escape from elbows to the gut. Pop-up right hook. Pope's got a mean hook, as you can see, further exemplified from the full mount. He's just absolutely all over Sven Hammer right now. Boot to the back of the head, forces him to kiss the canvas. Looks like Northern Lights, their luck's not getting much better against Hellfire here. He's going to be sent packing to the outside. Bjorn Frost is looking a bit worried. He's trying to help out his tag team partner. I don't know exactly how taking off the top turnbuckle is helping, but I guess something is better than nothing now, as Frost is forced to watch here. He can't do anything, can't intervene unless the match be thrown out. And Pope knows exactly what he's doing here, man. He's almost taunting, mocking Bjorn, daring him to do something. Oh, now we're back in the ring. Kick to the midsection. Ducks a clothesline, though. Look at Hammer getting some speed. Both men are down. Oh, look at Bjorn Frost. Whoa, he's getting in the ring. Hang on a second. Here's Max Cutter. Face to face. The ref is having none of this. He's telling both men to get the hell out of here. Max Cutter and Bjorn Frost have been ejected. David Pope and Sven Hammer, neither man is happy about this. But the match is going to continue now. No more interferences. No more distractions. Sven Hammer hoping to take advantage of a discombobulated David Pope. But Pope fights back. Some shots to that pop a gut and a kick to the side of the head. 1, 2. What a kick out. Digs down deep. Does Hammer to survive that one. Pope, though, he's bloodthirsty. He ain't finished. Tries for a boot, but Sven Hammer able to counter. Oh, the exposed turnbuckle! The exposed turnbuckle that Bjorn Frost exposed earlier in the match. The referee has now seen it. A little bit too late, though. David Pope went careening into it, sternum first. Yeah, Hammer rethinking his decision to go to the top there. I think that was a wise decision. Knee to the face. David Pope. Another one. Good Lord. The complexion of this matchup changing in an instant. Oh, but Sven Hammer, he might be a bit dazed trying to shake it off, but he ain't done fighting. Slamming Pope face first off the ring apron there. Pope gonna grab him by the back of the head, but some elbows to the midsection. Stopping whatever he was planning out of the side of the headlock. That's a closed fist right between the eyes. Sven Hammer's kicking it old school. Oh my God, squeezing the traps. Taking it back to 1970 here. But it's working. Look at this. David Pope completely drained of his energy, but comes back to life. Whipping Hammer into the ring. Irish whip countered. Out onto the apron. Big right hook from Hammer. Second one. And a third. Gonna send Pope packing. Pacing back and forth, Sven Hammer. He's going to the top again. He decided against this earlier, but it seems like now he's going to take the risk. Oh my God! Plowing through David Pope. The claw! The claw! Sven Hammer utilizing the claw, the cranium crusher, to zap the life out of David Pope. Tossing him shoulder first into the barricade, just giving this young whippersnapper 1-4. Pope is absolutely in agony right now, and Sven Hammer going to take advantage. A Kimura! Oh, wow, how about that look? I don't even know if that was a proper call. I didn't see a rope break. Maybe the tip of his boot touched the bottom rope. I don't know about that, though. One way or the other. A stroke of much-needed luck for David Pope here. Oh, eat the feet. And just like that, 1, 2. Unbelievable, man. The fight from Sven Hammer here. I think I underestimated Sven Hammer. I think David Pope certainly did. But the old timer, he is not going down without a fight. Now David Pope has exposed the turnbuckle. He's trying to hide it. Oh, hang on a second. Well, no hope for a rope break this time. The Kimura is locked in again. David Pope taps. David Pope taps. And Sven Hammer for Northern Lights, picking up a huge win. The old timer taught the young bull a thing or two here. Tertiary main event time it is, my friends, here on Shockwave, episode 77, and strap in, because we have a potential humdinger and a half here, no doubt about it. And like I said earlier, serious implications as it pertains to the Women's World Championship in this matchup. Both Beatrice Lotus and Ellie Quinn being looked at as potential challengers for Amber Reed, who, if you missed it, of course, knocked off Riley Van Wilson in the main event of Climb to Fame in under 5 minutes to become, once again, Women's World Champion. And so now Amber Reed is in need of a first challenger, and both of these women have been very vocal about wanting that shot. Both women, I'd say, have very good reasons, very good, should I say, are validated. Of course, Ellie Quinn, she's a 2-time Women's World Champion. She's been on a great run so far here in the new season, especially backed up by the Killjoy Club. And, well, we know that this weekend on Octane, Stevie Gabriel of Killjoy Club will be taking on Amber Reed. Non-title matchup, Anarchy Rules, a matchup put together by Ellie Quinn. Of course, a lot of history between Quinn and Reed. Their unforgettable instant classic back at Battle Scars beat the hell out of each other. One of the greatest matches in CMV history. And Ellie Quinn wants nothing more than to run it back, except this time she wants to be the victor. But Ellie Quinn's opponent here tonight, she has a very good case for getting that opportunity to face Amber Reed for the Women's World Championship, because, of course, Beatrice Lotus pinned Amber Reed last week here on Shockwave in a triple threat match, sure, but pinned the now Women's World Champion. Beat two of the absolute greatest of all time. Not just in terms of the women's division, of all time, point blank period, in Amber Reed and Riley Van Wilson. And Lotus, in that one matchup, put herself amongst the upper echelon in CMV's women's division. Bless for dropping the sub. Ted, you beauty. Thank you very much. Just in time. As Beatrice Lotus stalks her way to the ring. And this is not officially a number one contenders match, but like I said, both of these women, no doubt, at the top of the rankings, and whoever wins here, you'd have to imagine, is going to take a big step closer to being the one that faces Amber Reed for the Women's World Championship. Amber Reed, of course, earlier this week completely just brushed off the prospect of either one of these women challenging her, saying, I've beaten both of them. I've beaten Ellie Quinn. I've beaten Beatrice Lotus. So what if she pinned me in a triple threat? I beat her one-on-one. Saying that neither woman truly deserves to be the one to face her for the Women's World Championship, but saying if either one of them wants to step up, if either one of them is unfortunate enough to be the one to stand across the ring from her, she will gladly put them down again. Lotus going to start hot here. Women's World Champion Amber Reed sure to be watching. Ellie Quinn as vicious as always. Part of the Rising Star Championship ladder match at Climb to Fame. Sure, she's still harboring a few bruises. That was a brutal match, in which we saw Quinn Bell, of course, leave as the new Rising Star Champion. Off the ropes goes Lotus with that Bulldog. These two do have a fair amount of history themselves with one another. Lotus touched on it. That, of course, it was Otranto that really began the downfall of Ellie Quinn, as Lotus said, because Otranto that beat Keo and Ellie Quinn for the Women's Tag Team Championship a couple years ago, and that led to, of course, Ellie Quinn and Keo breaking up. Ellie Quinn turning her back on the CMV Universe, going down that darker path. I do believe this is the first time ever they're meeting one-on-one, though. Punch to the midsection Only just a little over a month into this brand new season, and Lotus has managed to, go from capturing the Rising Star Championship at the end of last season, but then losing it just a couple of weeks later. Kind of after that huge win over Violet Evans. A lot of people were unsure about her coming into this new season, but look at this, man. Just a few weeks, like I said before, has ingratiated herself amongst the best of the women's division and seriously considered for a shot at the Women's World Championship. Ellie gonna acquaint her with the ring apron there. Oh, there's the disrespect. Ellie Quinn certainly doesn't see Beatrice Lotus as being on her level. Ellie Quinn already considers herself the #1 contender, the rightful Women's World Champion. Said that that's the unfortunate truth. She's got Beatrice Lotus trapped in a rear naked choke here at ringside, but she can't win with this maneuver at ringside. It ain't falls count anywhere, like it will be this upcoming episode of The Underground when we see Ashley Riot take on Arisa Masami. That's going to be falls count anywhere. Great segue. As Beatrice Lotus, with Ellie Quinn hurt, and tosses her back into the ring. Lotus sensing that she's got a great opportunity here. She's got to work quickly, though, especially against someone like Ellie Quinn. Uranagi floats right over into the pin. 1, 2. No such luck for the young Lotus. We'll be getting attempted hangover from Beatrice Lotus. Ellie Quinn not looking to give her a chance. Another spine buster. Hook of the leg. 1, 2. Wait a minute. Looks like Amber Reed ain't content to just watch this matchup. The Women's World Champion is here, distracting Ellie Quinn. And Lotus trying to come up from behind. But Ellie Quinn, the veteran, drilling her head first into the mat with that Fisherman's DDT. 1, 2, 3, and just like that, Ellie Quinn knew exactly what was up. Amber Reed's plan to try and cost Ellie Quinn this matchup backfiring big time. And Ellie Quinn just took a big step towards getting her shot at Amber Reed in the Women's World Championship. Clicked the wrong screen there. You saw nothing. But we are about to see the arrival of the top guns here in CMV. I'm very excited. I've been a fan of these guys for a while now. The Zero-G champion, Justice Stone, bringing along his tag team partner, Jacob Wells, to back him up in this fight against Kill Your Heroes. Last week here on Shockwave, what I called maybe Stone's biggest win yet here in CMV, He knocked off Josh Wolf one-on-one, even with Peligro being a bit of a nuisance at ringside. Justice Stone persevered and overcame a former world champion. Now, unfortunately, he wasn't able to leave Climb to Fame as a double champion. Couldn't capture the Intercontinental Championship, but he still got that beautiful Zero-G Championship around his waist. And the Top Guns are one of the first teams to officially enter the Tag Team Cup in 2 weeks in Tokyo, Japan. Kill Your Heroes here tonight. They're on a mission to get their lick back, as the kids would say. Put Top Guns in their place. Let it be known once again, CMV belongs to them. Even with both men unable to come out of the All-Stars Climb to Fame contract ladder match without the contract. Of course, it was John Lipnick who won and now carries around that golden opportunity to briefcase. Kill Your Heroes have also been confirmed to partake in the Tag Team Cup. And Josh Wolf, guys, is a former Tag Team Cup winner. So he's no doubt got to make Kill Your Heroes a favorite going into Tokyo, Japan. Peligro himself, a tag team specialist, former tag team champion here in CMV. Spent the vast majority of his CMV career as a part of a tag team. So momentum at stake here for both these teams going into Tokyo. Looks like it's going to be Josh Wolf for Kill Your Heroes, starting things off against Justice Stone of Top Guns. Justice Stone can follow up on that one-on-one win against Josh Wolf last week with this tag team victory here tonight. Significantly raised the stock of Stone, which I already think is significantly raised. This man has been killing it here in the new season. Zero-G champion taken down there, though. Nice counter of the vertical into one of his own by Josh Wolf. Sends Stone into the corner. Coming up next, guys, it's our main event. Strap in for what is going to be a slugfest guaranteed. Undisputed heavyweight champion Styles B. Godly takes on the bloody brick Chris Andrews. Will John Lipnick rear his ugly head? That's what we're all wondering. That's what we're going to find out up next in our main event. Justice Stone able to escape. Josh Wolf with a couple of elbows to the midsection. Pulls him back. Counter, though, by Wolf. Kick to the midsection. Says, how do you do to Jacob? Before taking off the head of Justice Stone with that lariat. Nice little walk into the corner just as they reach their destination, though. Stone getting himself out of trouble. Throws Josh Wolf right into Peligro. Back suplex onto the apron. AKA the hardest part of the ring. Now Justice Stone doesn't want Peligro to feel left out here. Gives him a cheap right hook. Second time, but the third time Peligro fights back with a forearm smash. This gives Josh Wolf time to get back into the ring, but right into the clutches of Justice Stone. Right there to make the tag. Nicely done. Great ring awareness by the veteran. Comes in. Lighten up. Justice Stone like a Christmas tree. A pop-up Hurricane Rana. Followed up by the Kitty Claws. Wrapping around the throat of the Zero-G champion. Are we going to get our first taste of Jacob Wells here in CMV? No, not just yet. Teasing us. Peligro. Out of the vertical into the back suplex. Tag Team Cup in Tokyo, Japan. I can't tell you guys how excited I am. One of my favorite events finally back. You go to the land of the rising sun. 8 teams gonna compete for not only that big, beautiful cup, but also, of course, a shot at the World Tag Team Championship on the night. We also now know Rafael Hernandez is going to challenge DRH for the Interim Intercontinental Championship. We also know, made official just earlier tonight, it's going to be a Tokyo street fight when Chloe Marks and Danny Elliott finally meet one-on-one, and Jacob Wells just threw caution to the wind right there. Unfortunately, it didn't go very well for him. Nice knee to the face. Topples Peligro. Pile driver into the pin. I could do it right there. Only a 1 count. Remember, cats have 9 lives. How many exactly has Peligro used at this point? I'm not too sure. I'm sure he's still got a couple, though, in the back pocket. It's no easy task to put down Peligro. That's well documented. Now he's trapped in the corner. Last place he wants to be as Wells tries to make a tag. Peligro gets out of there. Super kick. Chip in the jaw, but Wells right back at him with a kick of his own. Peligro going to try to make the tag. Jacob Wells doing a nice job of stopping him. Welcome to CMV. Jacob Wells, certainly not a warm welcome by Kill Your Heroes. That's a quick pin attempt by Wells. Kick out at the count of 1, though. I don't think Wells really thought he was going to get the win there. The tag is made to Justice Stone. At the same time, a tag to Josh Wolf. And Wolf just pouncing on you, boy. Elbow drop across the chest, but a quick kick to the side of the head by Justice Stone. Tries to again take a cheap shot at Peligro. Justice Stone's got a real stick in his craw about Peligro. Maybe he's just not a cat person. Maybe more of a dog person. And myself. You know, get me wrong, I'm a Peligro fan, but some people that hate cats. Maybe he's allergic. Somebody get this man some Claritin. Again, he's going to go after Peligro. Peligro's just having none of it, though. Oh, boy. Package pile driver. Vintage Justice Stone into the pin. Whoa, and a break up at the count of 1. Peligro looking to distract Justice Stone, give Josh Wolf as much time as he can to recover here, but Justice Stone, oh, wait a minute. Wolf coming to life. Peligro still just chilling in the corner. Boot to the gut, thwarted by the Zero-G champion. He's going to try to get Wolf into the corner. What the? What? Not entirely sure what we're seeing here. Some interdimensional shenanigans afoot here, but looks like we have thankfully snapped back to reality. Fusing together as one momentarily. Oh my goodness. Uranagi by Josh Wolf with some serious oomph. Had some stank on it, if you will. But still only able to get a 2 count. Trying to get Stone into the corner. Stone not going to allow it, though. Looks like Brainbuster. The Ice Cream Man lining up his shot, trying for a knee drop. Took just a little bit too much time, though. That's all Wolf needs. So desperately to get him into the corner, but Justice Stone's just downright denying him. Again, momentum is certainly at stake here as both teams head into the Tag Team Cup in Tokyo, Japan. DDT. Whoa, gonna bust Stone open. Stone is the one that goes for the pin, though, as that just absolutely drained Wolf. That would have been hilarious if that won the match. Stone's already bleeding badly. A nasty gash it looks like off that DDT. Oh, what a right! Just gave that boy a knuckle sandwich. Here comes Jacob Wells now. Nice and fresh at this point. Looking to pick apart what's left of Josh Wolf. Scrambles to get to his feet. Don't know exactly what was the point of that, but hey, it's his debut. He could do as he pleases. Oh, Wolf gets busted open, slammed face first off the top turnbuckle, but that seemed to have just woke him up. Looks like Wolf's cut right above his right eye. Pellegrino keeping watch, not much he can do. Wells with a tombstone pile driver on the floor. All right, just said hold my beer, let me kill this man real quick. Trying to take a shot at Pellegrino. Successfully knocks him down to the outside. Kill your heroes taken care of. All the time in the world to make that tag to Justice Stone. It's a gorgeous T-bone suplex. Pellegrino's out of the picture right now as Stone connects with a wicked spinning back elbow. Tags Wells right back in. Top Guns, man, they've been in the game for a minute. They are experienced. They've won championship gold every single company they've been in. There's no doubt about it. One of the greatest tag teams in the game today. And now they are here in CMV. Oh, I thought Wolf would go for a low blow right there. Right in front of the referee, but instead that quick combo gives him the chance to make it into the corner. Tag to Pellegrino. Crosses him into the corner. Knife edge chop. Setting him up in position for a drop kick. Right upside the head. Looks like he might have been thinking about going to the corner. Oh, not too sure what happened right there. It looks like that kick took a bit out of Pellegrino as well. What the hell is he doing? Pellegrino. Coast to coast! Holy shit, I've not seen it coast to coast in a long damn time. Only got a 1 count. All right. Wells is out of it though. He may have been able to kick out, but this man is in La La Land right now. He's trying to fight back, get Pellegrino into the corner of Top Guns, make a much needed tag to Justice Stone. Oh, not the trap squeeze. Digging those kitty claws deep into the flesh of Jacob Wells. Might not look like it hurts too bad, but trust me, certainly does not tickle. The super kick barrage, but Justice Stone in before even the count of 1 to break up the pin. I don't know if that's going to save Wells, though. Because here comes the super kick. No! Wells over the counter. Big old drop kick to the back of the head. As Pellegrino flops to the outside, the tag is made to Justice Stone. Justice. Feeling himself at the moment, knocks Wolf off the apron. Harsh landing indeed. Pellegrino though going to greet him on the outside with another pop-up Hurricanrana. Giving him a nice taste of the floor. Blood. Almost entirely covering the face of the Zero-G champion at this point. And Pellegrino, he can taste it in the air. Pulls him up and out for the pin. Skip kick upside the head. Ringing the bell of Justice Stone. And a pile driver. Just for the cherry on top. Stone says, get me the hell out of here. The tag is made. Well, it's not not going to fare much better, though. Peligro instantly all over him like a cat-to-cat nip. But Jacob able to pop off a few elbows. What is this? Ka-ching! Taken off the head of Peligro. What a hammerlock lariat. And, whoa, 2.99999. Good Lord. The fans are into it, man, on their feet here in our co-main event. Peligro is in bad shape, and the tag gets made to Justice Stone, who eats a super kick. Peligro digging his claws into the open wound. Shoots the half for a desperate pin attempt. All he's going to get for it, though, is a 1 count. I'd say Peligro needs to make the tag right about now. Step up senton across the middle of Stone's back, and here we go. Tag to Josh Wolf. Been out on the apron for a minute now. Can he turn things around? Great combination of kicks. It's too fast for Justice Stone. Shoots the half, another pinfall attempt, but gets a 2 count only. Justice Stone goes for that right hook. Wolf able to avoid it, but does not manage to avoid that clothesline. Might have been enough to get the job done indeed, but Peligro makes the save. But look at Justice Stone staring Peligro down, saying, "Get the hell out of the ring." Peligro knowing he only has till the count of 5. Don't want to get disqualified here after what a match this has been. Cheap shot catches Peligro. Stone just can't help himself. That knee drop again, this time successfully connects. Wolf needs to give himself a quick breather, but right back into the ring, only to be met with a kick across the chest. Stone going to get the tag. Jacob Wells in. Thinks about going after Peligro. Decides to instead focus on the legal man, but that slight moment of hesitation might end up costing him. Cobra clutch slam. Trying to put Wells right through the canvas. No, the forearm right to the base of the skull, and as Wells drops to the canvas, the tag is made to Peligro. Great tag team action here in our co-main event. Peligro, super kick, uno, dos, into the pin, hoping for the place, but broken up by Justice. Both teams heading into Tokyo, Japan. Momentum at stake here. As Wolf is tagged back in. Looks like he might be going for that Uranagi. Serious impact. Evidently, one is not enough. A second Uranagi. Tags Peligro right back in. As well, staring up the lights. Might be seeing stars right about now. Peligro decides this is perfect positioning for a 450. 1, 2. That is an impressive kick out by Jacob Wells. Peligro just tags Wolf right back in. I'm loving this from Kill Your Heroes. Wolf. What's he going to pull out of his back pocket here? The Cranium Crusher! Into the pin, say goodnight, Jacob Wells. 1, 2, 3, Kill Your Heroes. Scooping up the dub in a great tag team matchup. And is this the team we will see stand tall in Tokyo, Japan? Will Wolf win his second tag team cup? You're a betting man. I'm not going to tell you what to do with your money. I'm not going to tell you what I'm going to do with my money. But Kill Your Heroes might just be the favorites heading into the Tag Team Cup. There's no doubt about that. Now, my friends, it is time for our main event of the evening here on Shockwave number 77. And what a matchup we have coming our way indeed. This is going to be a slobber knocker. The Bloody Brit, Chris Andrews, with a colossal opportunity here as he gets ready to take on the undisputed world heavyweight champion, Styles B. Godley. A non-title matchup it is, but a win here for Chris Andrews undoubtedly puts him at the front of the line. Although in 2 weeks' time, at the Tag Team Cup in Tokyo, Japan, the Bloody Bird is set to defend the World Tag Team titles alongside Killian Red against the winners of the Tag Team Cup. This is a matchup that he simply cannot afford to overlook. Britt's a veteran of the game, and he ain't no dummy. He knows exactly what a win here tonight means. And especially with Godley undoubtedly looking over his shoulder now that John Lipnick is walking around with that Climb to Fame contract. He can cash in whenever he wants for a shot at the undisputed World Heavyweight Championship. It could be right here tonight. The CMV undisputed World Heavyweight Champion. The pride of Pat LaFave, repping the higher authority. A man with only one loss to his name here in CMV, and that loss, of course, came at the hands of John Lipnick at the end of last season. A loss, though, that Godley corrected at the start of this new season when he beat John Lipnick. They are neck and neck, and that's why the CM Universe, myself included, are counting the days, man, holding our breath, waiting for that rubber match that, of course, we have no idea when we're going to get it. Anytime, anywhere. John Lipnick can cash in. And Godley knows that. Will that throw him off his game here? That's what we're going to find out. I'm pretty sure this is not for the Undisputed World Heavyweight Championship. Was I? Wait, what? Did I miss something? I was not told that this was a championship match. Genuinely, actually, I was not informed about this. I was told this was a non-title matchup, but it looks like the Undisputed World Heavyweight Championship is on the line. Okay, Pat LaFave just not telling me things now. Keeping it close to the vest, I suppose. Well, hey, Undisputed World Heavyweight Championship match here in our main event. Okay, we ball. The Bloody Brit. Talk about a golden opportunity. Bloody Brit, Styles B. Godley, Undisputed World Heavyweight Championship is on the line. This was not supposed to be a championship match, but here we go. I don't know when this was made official. I talked to Pat LaFave myself earlier tonight. He didn't tell me anything about this. Maybe this was a last-second decision by Godley? I don't know. Maybe almost daring Lipnick to try something? I can only speculate, but here we go. Godley, his very first defense of the undisputed World Heavyweight Championship. Since, of course, winning it at the end of last season from Hunter Quinn. Bloody Brit is a formidable opponent. But again, Godley has only been defeated once here in CMV. And not to regurgitate higher authority talking points, but I mean, let's be honest. Lipnick got the jump on him, attacked him from behind. It's not like he beat a Styles beat Godley out 100% face to face. And we saw what Godley did to him a few weeks ago. Double boot stop, the vintage Borton combo. Utilized by the undisputed World Heavyweight Champion. And this is CMV, man. Anything can happen. That's well and truly being put on display here. An impromptu, undisputed World Heavyweight Championship match. The Bloody Brit, in his own right, a former undisputed World Heavyweight Champion. It has been 5 years, though. 5 years, maybe even longer, since Bloody Brit held a World Championship here in CMV. I just can't imagine Pat LaFave making this a championship match. The last thing he wants is the higher authority losing the undisputed World Heavyweight Championship. They've got all the power right now. I just can't see Pat LaFave risking it on a random episode of Shockwave. This has to have been Godley's doing. He must have told the ref, hey, I'm putting my title on the line or something. I would have to imagine Pat is going crazy in the back right now. But Godley obviously confident in his own abilities. And again, maybe Lipnick has gotten to him. Lipnick these last few weeks telling him he's nothing but a lackey. He doesn't deserve to be world champion. He's just the pet project of Pat LaFave. That the only reason he'll ever be remembered is for the man who lost the undisputed heavyweight championship to John Lipnick. Maybe that's gotten to Godley. And that's good for Bloody Brit. That's good for Chris Andrews. Look at this back and forth now between these two big beef boys just knocking each other loopy. Oh. the cheek of the Bloody Brit. Oh, but a knee to the face by Styles B. Godley. Now the Irish Whip going to set him into the corner. Superman punch, oh God. Spear! Chopping the Bloody Brit clean in half, but still ain't done. Sky high and a boot to the chest. 1, 2. 2.999, and Chris Andrews, by the wrestling gods, stays alive here. Godley just going to throw him right back into the ring, saying there ain't no running here. Stomps to the chest and a forearm to the side of the head. Brit. Don't matter if he looks like hammered hamburger meat. He is always in the fight. Desperate though. As you can see, going for the pin here. Gets only a 1 count out of it. I still cannot believe that this is for the undisputed World Heavyweight Championship. Revenge! Holy shit! Out of nowhere! Will Godley rue the day? 1, 2! Oh my God, oh my God. Bruh. I thought it was over right there. My Lord. Godley dragging Brit into the corner. Jaw certainly hurt right now. He's got to bite down. Godly letting out a mighty roar, claiming his territory. Irish whip though gets countered, sends him to the corner. Belly to belly overhead. What power by the Brit. To Brett's rope he goes. Headbutt. Middle of the ring, hooks the leg. Undisputed World Heavyweight Championship is on the line, but a kick out by Styles P. Godly. Kick to the top of the head, gonna stun Britt. Godly to his feet. For such a big man, he can move quickly when he wants to. Oh, the ref caught a stray! And that allows Godly to take control. The ref got in the way. Got blasted. And now Godly seizing the opportunity. He can't afford not to. Britt in the corner. Godly gets out the shotgun. 12 gauge. Send him home. God damn. Good night. 1, 2, 3. Styles P. Godly is still the undisputed World Heavyweight Champion. An impromptu World Championship match. And Godly may have retained, but guys, all this tells me is that John Lipnick has gotten into the head of Styles P. Godly. The Climb to Fame contract holder has managed to get under the skin of the undisputed World Heavyweight Champion. But when will he strike? That's the question.